we got the call at 4 in the morning to say that they could see the lodge burning from the other side of the bay. My husband was down here. He was on a boat watching it from the ocean, not being able to do anything. There wasn't any question about whether we were going to rebuild or not. Within a couple of days we had the site clearing guys on, and we just had to start again. I think it was just quite a triumphant moment that we'd been able to rebuild and open in such a short amount of time as a team. You kind of actually have a bit of denial in there, like, no, it seriously can't be. It wasn't really real until you got there and you stood there and you looked. You do get to that point where you're like, are you actually serious that we've got to pluck ourselves up and do this again?
When you fall under the sky, under a moonlit night, well, I see in your eyes and we say out loud.
Knowing who we are and what we've done in the past, we knew we could. That wasn't the factor. The factor was whether we would be able to pull the team together to redo what we had done.
Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us down. Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us down.
The other thing about Atlantic is that it has a spirituality about it that we for some reason can't let go of. So we had to recreate it because of what we know it gives others.
Well, we dreamed into the sea, up on the mountainside, and we see what we believe and all the dreams we hide.
Previously when we rebuilt, my mom was here more often and I draw from her strength. With my parents not being based here, I had more involvement in this rebuild. You try and recreate what you had, and then you've got to sort of mentally block that out and go, okay, that's it. These are the plans, what should we do with it? And you've really got to start from scratch. The core staff that we have been with us through everything, and I think a lot of them now know how to build because they helped a lot on site. We also did a lot of community work. We worked with Amoya Foundation.
Instead of retrenching everybody while they were rebuilding, they kept everybody on the payroll and they contacted non-profit organizations and said, how can we help you? We've got people who need to do things.
And we were shifting couches and picking up. We had chefs carrying couches. We had everybody doing everything.
I see in your eyes and I say we'll be alright. Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us now. Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us now.
When I saw those doors installed, and I thought to myself, yeah, I've made the right decision. I think that was kind of a good moment for me where I was like, okay, we've done good. We're okay.
Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us down. Baby, if you hold me now, nothing can hold us down.
Sometimes I think everybody doubts their own abilities and whether they can pull stuff off. But when there's a good team in place, then you have to pull it together and you make it go right. By the end of it, you kind of do feel good about the fact that you've managed to do it. And I think that just gives a sense of self-confidence to be able to tackle on the next project which will come.